Well, hallo, hallöchen. How's everybody? Good evening. What you gonna do on this fine Saturday evening? We are on our Spit Around the World Tour Day 48. Oh boy, two additionally we are the 50 days around the world. Woohoo! Good evening, guys. How are you doing? Good evening, Super Typhon, and hello, Flight Engineer. Hey, Robbie, what's up? We're also accompanied tonight again by our co-pilot Nightsap. Hey, buddy.
Hello there.
How are you doing?
Who is the Gigna behind me?
I don't know.
It's a plane that I haven't got, so it's a Gigna.
I saw a Gigna too. So I did not see at the moment. Who's this? Ah, Phantom in the Hawk. Okay. Model matching at its finest. Yeah.
It's the Hawk again. I don't get... Yes, I can see it now. But I have the Phantom. Sorry, the Hawk. I don't understand that program anymore.
Vombi. Hello, good evening.
I see a Gigna when I have them. It's like a Bonanza jet.
A very fast Funanza. Good evening, Wombi. How are you on this fine Saturday evening? Hey, Richie. Hello. We saw you earlier. Haha.
Yep. Saw you yesterday too.
Yeah.
On North's flight. Yep.
How are you guys?
Well, I'm sort of almost sweating. It's so warm. It's incredible.
Well, I'm sitting here with a blanket around my legs.
What was your temperature today?
Too cold.
We had 25 degrees outside or something like that.
I'm jealous we had something about 14.
Ooh! Okay.
It's a brrr.
Here it's been so warm.
I even can't look at my phone. Richie has about 22 degrees. Yeah, well, nice. I'm sitting here in a pullover and with a blanket around my legs. So, well, could be warmer. Okay, the window is open, but...
Bombi, I'm sure that it's not even the liveries. Because I'm sure that probably the Hawk is in a livery that is one of the standard ones. And I've seen that before. It just... Even if it's a livery that's standard and you have the plane, it doesn't show.
Are we going in the right direction? Don't follow me!
Well, I always follow you. I mean...
Oh boy. Yeah, we're going in the right direction. Yippee! Oh, annullerated. Good evening. Herr Nullblick. Hallöchen. Hast du noch in Minecraft überlebt? Oder haben sie dich erwischt? Mommy! Knuddel! Annullerate.
Okay.
You're still alive? Well, shall I believe that?
What is that?
What is what?
I just looked over to our maybe 2 o'clock.
Okay.
I see these two, or is it one big mast, red and white? Yeah. But it might be because I've got all these, you know, the add-on with the masts and electricity pylons and...
Britzel. I don't have those britzel things, so no, I don't see it.
Yeah, you can actually unbritzel them, which I did. They tell you on the page on Flight Sim 2. You have to change 2 configuration file names, and then you see them. They look normal, but they don't kill you.
But where's the fun of that?
I don't want to be killed.
Why do you have
And
britzel in your sim?
Since I installed that, I've been on one airfield where if you actually took off, you more or less had to fly through the electricity lines. I'm not sure if that was accurate, but if so, that's an airport for people who like to live dangerously.
Richie, what does it do when you take your finger and get it in the electricity plug? Brrr. Oder britzel. So.
Britzel. Yeah, yeah, definitely. According to Donald Duck, it does. It goes britzel.
So. Unbritzel them.
This also means that your hair stands up in all directions.
Well, there goes the styling.
You're taking the scenic route, I see. I don't think that's meant for airplanes, actually, but...
Whatever.
Because there's no yellow lines on this one, is there?
There is nowhere a yellow line there.
They want to confuse us.
Of course. What happened? I hear something.
Oh, there's a yellow line coming up. Yellow line, yippee!
Thanks, JDF, for the 15 bits and the coffin dance.
Is that a Halloween special, the coffin dance?
No, actually it's a sound alert which you can redeem for bits. And it will play in the stream.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, is that only there for Halloween or is that there?
No, that's actually permanently there. I like the melody, don't ask me why.
Yeah, I'm missing out on those.
Who is the one streamer where you have the sounds also in the Discord? Was this Pilot Peely?
I don't know. I've not come across that.
I know one streamer where I was present has that, where you could hear all the stream music actually when you're in his Discord channel.
Yeah, that would make it less confusing. Wouldn't give me echo.
Hello, echo. Hello, Otto. Sorry, could not resist.
That's okay.
What's that behind Kaharia? That should be Nightsap. Behind Nightsap is Phantom.
Yeah. But the only time I'm really behind Kaharia is before we take off.
So there are the boys. Let's jump into inside view. Hello, Fluff. Mew. Mew. What?
I think, from what I read in the paper today, there is no one in charge of traffic control.
Nobody. But that's a funny looking thing. Wait a moment. I show it to you. Well, that looks funny. course, it's just your cabin, Nights Up.
Oh.
And you in the cabin, but everything else of the plane is missing.
Oh, I've seen that happening to other planes. Yeah. Looks a bit really stupid, but I mean, no wonder I feel this draft around my legs.
Lol, a stealth Spitfire.
Yeah.
Probably you do not know. So I need to change that one. I need some... I have too many windows open. I need some of this.
Now, in real life, this place where we are now, there was an item in the paper this morning that the people are fleeing from that city.
Why?
Because the gang warfare is so bad that they're just afraid to get shot.
The dangerous beast on Earth is the human.
Yes.
So, shall we take off, boys and girls?
Yes, let's try.
We're a kerfuffle of Spitfires, and a Hawker.
Watch me go all over the place again.
I got her under control. I'm proud of myself.
Can't say that for myself.
And off we go. Pause, you're afraid of climb, gear up. Yippee! Up in the lady.
I always think the way that my Spitty takes off, it doesn't take a runway. It takes something much wider, something like a football field. She never stays on the runway.
Maybe you have to treat her with a special dead dino juice? So special treat?
Maybe. No. AP.
You sure?
VS. Yes. I find that so much more relaxing.
Actually, we're passing some castle markers tonight. And I'm pretty curious if there is any signs in the sim.
Yeah. That was interesting last night in Murph's flight plan. There was this airport which wasn't there, but it was on the... If you looked in little nav map, it was marked. It was there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was there as a sort of... I don't know how you call these markers in the VFR map. That was also in the same location, but it was just a bit confusing. Whoops! The flight plan goes straight up the mountains. Up the mountains we go.
That's quite up, but first in the valley.
Yeah. But
pizza is ready. Yum.
Okay, But I hope not with pineapple.
I hope with...
Oh, I know the problem now. You know what I did? Or I didn't. I
Yes,
didn't change.
pineapple. Woo!
I didn't change from vlog to GPS, which is a bit of a problem.
With one thing I have to say, yeah, you're right, pizza does not go well with cat hairs.
Well,
It's
what
not
goes
yummy.
well with cat hairs? I don't think there's anything that goes well with cat hairs.
I know a few things
You're
that
the
goes well
specialist.
with cat hair. If you have a special friend you don't like and that special friend sits on your sofa on the kitty blanket,
That
well,
which means you did not warn him
exactly.
or her. Yes, yes. That's mean. That's mean. But I'm sure it's quite effective.
Well, if you have a black and white kitty, you see the cat hair no matter what.
Normally, yes. Interesting scenery.
Yep. And that new map thingy which you gave me to load in for little nav map is pretty handy. That's
Yeah,
why
it
I
really
found
shows
that
you.
spot here.
It shows you the scenery really well.
Vanilla pudding, everything else, it doesn't go. You mean, hopefully you mean pineapples, Robbie. And not cat hair. That valley looks nice.
Yeah. And it doesn't look like it's standard scenery, so that's even nicer.
Lol. Not so sure anymore. Be aware, don't clip trees. Squirrels won't like you. But here is that standard yuckiness stuff again.
I'm so looking forward to, the better settings with the new graphics card, because I'm sure I will see a nicer scenery, nicer details in the countryside.
Definitely. You will see a bit more nice stuff.
Yeah. And also, even on the airports, the grass and things like that. There's just, at the moment, not a lot there. Now, why do I get the impression that this flight plan is trying to kill me again?
You heard my remark via autopilot? Ah, there's Drutopia in the back. Much wavage. Hey, buddy. I asked why autopilot. Well...
Okay. I could actually see some squirrels, but I didn't actually disturb them.
Nice.
They were sitting at the dinner table.
What did they had? Acorns?
I think it was acorn pizza.
Ooh, fancy.
Actually, that was a point I had with my mum recently. We were passing under these old trees, and the ground was covered with acorns. And my mum said, "Oh, I'm surprised that they're not taken away by the squirrels." And I'm not even sure if squirrels actually eat acorns. Do they? I know that they eat nuts and things like that, but do they eat acorns?
I don't know, Robbie. I don't have a feel for that. But $1 livery? Yeah, why not? But I really can't tell if there are many balloon flyers. Really unsure, sorry.
Robbie, what is the price for these airplane livery packs I've seen on the marketplace and places like that? I think they're more expensive. They're more in the 20s. So I think, for 10, give it a try.
It sounds a good price. $1 livery, so 10 liveries, $10.
But have a look, compare it to. There are some airplane livery packs in the marketplace.
In the
Have a
Insim
look.
marketplace?
Yes.
For
Have a look
the
what
Neos,
the price is there.
For the Neos, it's about 5 to 6 euros.
Okay.
For a
For
livery
how many
pack.
liveries?
That I'm not knowing. That
Yeah,
I don't know. So
I mean, you should certainly not be more expensive than
those.
an airplane livery. Or livery pack, yeah.
And Richie probably had the squirrel's pineapple on their acorn pizza.
Yep.
Could imagine that. Or some other delish fruit.
I'm too fast again, aren't I? But I'm just doing 2:10 at the moment. That shouldn't be too fast.
I don't know it either, Richie.
Yes, that's in kids' books. Yes, they should.
Or scratch the saber-tooth squirrel from Ice Age.
Oh yeah. That's one of my favorite characters, actually.
Yeah, it's so cute.
And always messes things up.
Kitty, what's up? What's up? Go on your place. Make up. I put this away for you so you can cross. So, some kitty action here. Yeah. Nice. I have a tail here. Got a tail in my face. Come on.
That's okay.
Come on. Go over there. Yeah. Go over there. Come on. What's up? Wait a
So
moment.
you're doing 230. Yeah.
At the moment?
You should really catch up.
Yeah. So I got a kitty on my lap. So please be careful, Mrs. Kitty. There's a cable. So She got what she wanted.
Okay.
She's on my
Well,
lap
Richie,
now.
I mean, what I used to eat when I was a kid, I think it is from beech trees, their
Bucheckern?
seeds. Bucheckern, yeah. They're much smaller, but they're really nice and nutty. And I mean, people used to collect them in the war years and make oil from them and things like that.
I got a pizza on my lap. Good pizza. Stay still. Okay, squirrels should eat 4 to 5 acorns a day. Any more is bad for them. Well,
Is that official? Okay. Is that from the Book of Squirrels?
the Squirrel 101. Come on, kitty. It's on the interwebs. Okay. At a Mike Delta Bravo Hotel. Let's do a touch and go. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Nightsap, for gifting a tier 1 to Robbie, our flight engineer.
I couldn't see Robbie in here all naked.
Thank you. So Robbie's clothed again.
Yes.
Well, I think I just have to remove that pillow in my back. Looks. Stay there. So Kitty has more space. Hello, hello! A wild Murph appeared.
Hello, Murph.
Good evening. How are you doing on this nice Saturday evening?
Well, it's your holidays, isn't it?
Yeah, true. Flight is going good. We have some pretty scenery. It was a very tiring day. Now I have a kitty on my lap. And everything's fine. Ooh. I know what you're talking about. But flying in as 7.1 or 5.1, it's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I just can't do it often.
The right noisy plane. I'm sure the Speedy is quite good in that.
Well, the Hellcat, the Harley of the sky.
Yep.
So let's see if I can do a touch and go without rudder pedals in the Spitty.
Without rudder pedals?
Yeah, without rudder pedals.
Why without rudder pedals?
I had to sit back in my chair that the kitty has more space on my lap. And now my feet won't touch the rudder pedals enough to move them.
Well, I mean, normally you don't need the rudders, do you, for touch and go?
Yeah, normally. But
If
I
things don't
use
go
them pretty often.
If you do a takeoff from standstill, then you definitely need them. But
Let's see if we land in the sea. We do a touch and go on runway 12 at Mike Delta Bravo Hotel.
Is that from our point of view the one on the right or on the left?
On the left.
On the left, okay. Saves me from having to check on the map. I'm just a lazy guy. On the left, okay. I mean, would you believe it? I just switched off the autopilot.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. Can't
I don't know what
believe you.
possessed me.
I can't believe you. The very big
Yeah.
plus side for Mrs. Kitty on my lap is she's so cozy and warm. And Robbie, that ship sailed a while ago. What? The cat can sail a ship? That's talent.
Okay. I'm sure the cat can even sink a ship.
That's more likely than sail it.
I'm confused now.
Why?
I think there are too many lakes here for my liking.
Crybaby.
I've got a huge cloud exactly in front of me. I don't know if you are on live weather. But on live weather,
I don't think so.
I'm flying into the soup at the moment.
Well, Murph, that medic mission we had with Isle of Man. Funny thing is, with the CJ4, I had a terrible landing rate. With the TBM, I had a terrible landing rate. With our Spitty, no problem whatsoever. So, what?
And would you believe it? I actually see a runway. Now, in live weather, there is a cloud ceiling, and you have to go through it, and then you see everything clearly.
Okay.
But the cloud is very low.
So, I see the runner's wheels. Wheelies out.
Oh, it's a blinky one even.
Yeah, Porsche one.
And if you don't manage to stop in time, you can go for a swim.
We know that the Spitty has good floating abilities. So no problem whatsoever.
Did you watch Murph's stream right to the end? When they did this really low flight over the water? That was amazing.
Actually, no, because I slept away with the mobile in hand.
They were flying virtually feet above the water. And every now and again in the background, you could see some poor guy taking a swim, but yeah, that was amazing flying. There was one guy, I can't remember his name anymore. He was flying on Murph's wing so permanently and constantly. That was absolutely amazing.
Does this work? Does this
Okay. No barn door. Just a touchy. And a gooey.
There we go. So I pause for a second to watch you guys.
Too late.
There was Trutopia. Woohoo! Okay, landing rate monitor said 87 feet per minute and Sim Toolkit Pro 645. What? There comes Richie.
Well, I forgot to start my landing rate monitor. But I will do. I've got a... It's not called landing rate monitor, but it'll tell me the same.
Your landing tool thingy.
It's called
Woohoo!
G's. The G double ES. G's.
Jesus. So, whee. So I need my map.
Well,
Whee!
let's have a look at the map. Okay.
Go a bit inland up to the mountains.
We're actually not flying straight to the mountains. But then, yes. Then we're going through a valley, I think, from what I see.
Yeah, we follow up at a valley.
But then we have to go over.
Then we will follow the Route 41. It's on the other side. And we have some...
So
we have a landing in Santo Domingo.
We are now in the Dominican Republic.
Yep.
At one point we must have crossed the border.
Yeah.
Where was that?
That beautiful valley where the yuckiness came afterwards.
Yeah. Because now all the names are in Spanish.
We're just hitting the border for a second when we're up in the mountains, and then, yeah. We go down to Santo Domingo, and our last stop in the Dominican Republic is Mona Island. Also it's Isla de Mona with Mona Airport.
I like islands.
Yeah, I like islands too. The next leg will be very interesting. Also the next day will be pretty interesting, and I think by day 50 we will do some island hopping.
Yeah, Robbie, I missed that one.
Oh, I missed that too because I wasn't that high up. But you saw that while eating pizza.
I think that's why you stopped your plane at one point, because they were searching it
for the pizza.
Illegal imports of pizza. That's interesting. Waypoint 31, we're just briefly actually back over the border.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Where you guys are, there should be 2 or 3 castle thingies.
Castle thingies.
There
I
are
don't get
markers
any
with there are markers with pictures with cameras on it.
I don't get any. Maybe, maybe the sim decided to change the settings again. It's quite
Geil.
possible.
Robbie, that's badass.
Yes.
That's really badass.
I think it looks really cool when you have a piece of pizza in each nostril. That looks really good.
But it will burn like hell.
That's why in certain circles Robbie is known as Pizza Face.
Really?
Yes, yes. That's his gangster name.
Ah, pizza face. Okay.
Yeah.
You have enough? Is the chair mine again? Really? I guess so. Pizza face.
Exactly.
Oops. What the heck?
Yes, yes. So easy.
Better. Pizza. Pizza face like the Cookie Monster, just in pizza.
Exactly.
Ah, those mountains are beautiful.
Yep.
That hillage.
Nice. But there's quite a bit of upwind. My speedy bounces up and down.
Life's a roller coaster.
Yep. Exactly.
I don't understand pizza tush.
Tush is you're behind.
Okay. Never heard of that. But okay. So is it good or bad that I never met him?
I think Robbie is off again with his imagination.
Yeah.
That set him off.
He could write books about stuff. Well,
Yes.
Well, I know some other people who howl at the moon at night too. The werewolves, the worgen, the lichen.
Oh, that's where the term mooning comes from. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. It's obviously quite involved. Do you know that expression, Karia? Mooning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good evening, Scotland Rhino Max. Hey, how's it going? How are ya? That's a nice valley.
Mm-hmm.
Is it connected to Coronado at all? I
Are
don't know.
you thinking of Mooney? Is that why you're thinking of Coronado?
That's a nice valley. Whee!
Yep. Yep.
Ah, okay.
What was that expression? He's flying by the seat of his pants or something like that?
What? Ooh. I'm planning on upgrade on my 737 MAX home cockpit to make it a bit more realistic looking. Well, lucky you.
Well, that could mean anything. Maybe he just wants to add a coffee holder.
Well, I don't think he just means a coffee holder in that manner.
No, I don't think so either. I think he wants to put in autopilot.
What you wanna do? Scotland Ryanair Max. What you want to upgrade? Don't let us be in suspense here. MIP frame FMC. The FMC is that computer black and white thingy where you type in your waypoints and stuff, isn't that? That thing you mean?
Yep.
Ooh. Yep. Fancy. Do you want to upgrade that in your cockpit? That's very fancy. And I'm sure it will cost a pretty dollar.
Probably. I think Richie found it.
Wow, that's really ooh and ah. You get such a stuff. I'm happy for you. Pretty happy. Yeah, and I know what you mean with working extra shifts. I can't work extra shifts, but yeah, I know what you mean. So, yay! Let's get good stuff and build our cockpits the way we want. And Viper MB, hello, hello, welcome in. Whee! Is this a Richie B? Ah, no, Richie's in front of me. That can be Trutopia. Is it?
Around you, I can see Phantom, and I can see Trutopia.
Okay, I guessed right. Woohoo! Whee!
Richie is higher. He's up at 7,000.
Richie's at your... You're in the front. So... Land on the sun.
Richie, I know that feeling. Have they already changed for you, Robbie? Because here it's only they're changing it at 3 o'clock at night. Yes, Viper, you can join anytime.
Of course. That's some nice formation flying there, Drutopia.
Viper, we are on the North Europe server, and our next airport is, hang on, oh, I still can't do that bloody alphabet. MDC, what's the last one? Said, so you do
Mike,
it on
Mike Delta Charlie Zulu.
Okay. Well, I couldn't have said it better. Yes. How can you remember this? I've got a poster lying here next to me, and I still don't know. I can't remember this.
You know the phone book alphabet? Oh. When you have to spell...
Well, I'll just make it up. I'll just take a name.
What did I forget?
Goose.
To change fuel tanks. Swing. Okay, next stop will be a fuel stop.
These mountains look a little bit high. Okay.
Well,
yeah, but this is they're only using a bit of the creek here.
the thing is, you have for a spelling alphabet for the telephone calls. If a company call, also if we have to call a company at the store and vice versa, and we have to spell something, we have this telephone book alphabet, and nowadays I happen to fall back into the flight alphabet.
I mean,
what
for
the
me,
heck?
in German, it's still G wie Gustav.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
That's from the telephone book alphabet. K wie Konrad.
Yeah. A wie Adolf. No, that's not. I don't think that's used anymore.
No, I don't think so too. That's
Yeah, but
nice
basically,
name.
that kind of alphabet is using people's names, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I fall back in the flight alphabet. The last one laughed loud out because he knew what alphabet I was used for spelling. You're a flight simmer. Yeah, why? I hear it. Okay.
Yeah. God, live weather is a bit of a stew here.
Which stew? Irish
Yeah.
stew?
I think that's very Irish stew, yeah. And the mountains are getting higher and higher.
Heil doch. Cry, baby. Yeah, we did mention stew. And not Stewart. All those flat jokes. So we're jumping over the county border from San Juan to Santiago. Okay. I think I took that ridge in the flight plan.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of a ridge here. And I'm at 8,000 and it's just... I think I need more.
No, you're good.
No, I'm not good. Tell that to the squirrels. I just scraped across at 8.5. And that was really close.
Be careful, wingman.
Yes, exactly, Richie. I have live weather too.
Also, I crossed that ridge with 8,200 feet.
Yeah, it depends on in which place you crossed it. Yeah. Oh, I can see Viper up ahead. So
Those mountain ridge looks nice.
Looks good.
Yeah, you're probably reading it right, but yeah. We flying through the mountains, not over it. At least I try to.
Yeah. Famous last words.
Without getting lost.
Flying through the mountains can also mean you go straight at the mountains as fast as you can, hoping that you come out on the other side.
Me. Are there tunnels? I don't know, but exactly, I don't think so.
I think Sicaria sometimes thinks there are. I never find them. Viper is in a DC-6.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Well, nice plane. Whee! So at the next airport we do a full stop. I need to refuel. That is Mike Delta Charlie Zulu.
Yes, my glass is also empty.
Well, I'm all set with tea tonight.
Yeah, they're quite friendly guys in this place here.
You sure?
Yeah. I mean, they
Okay.
invited me for dinner when I passed the last lot.
Ah, okay. On acorn pizza.
Yeah.
With pineapples.
Yep.
That's some nice flying there, Trutopia. So now the mountains get a bit
We're coming a
down.
little bit into more civilized areas.
I think I'm getting a cold.
Don't.
Should have named it a condor, not a hawk. Okay. Well, I have this Richie. I have that from the store. Since if we heat, it's too hot in the store. If we don't, well, possible cold incoming. So careful. We gonna
Terra.
Bee-boo, bee-boo. This looks interesting here. Like somebody crumbled a crater together. No. But the thing is, we have just a big heating system, and if we turn that on, we get too hot. It's not, of course, a heating cost, but you get too hot. So around when we follow that valley, we should be at waypoint 40 and almost set for runway 10. Is this 10?
Oh, that certainly is a run
10.
pointing right at us. Yeah. I can actually see it. Yeah.
your wife?
Stop crumbling craters. Yeah. It's not a good habit.
I like your wife. So, going inside for the landing. Yeah, I see you right in front of me. And I own the DC-6, so you should be shown as a DC-6. But me and that lady is hate-love relationship. Really? I can remember I had terrible frame rates with her. Ooh.
That live weather is funny. It was really a stew earlier. Now again it's blue skies. Did you just go through me?
No, you did not see that, right?
No.
You did not see that, right? That was Oh, you're. The Sim picked the Thunderbird livery for you. I like that. There comes a Richie. Woohoo! There comes Phantom. And Trutopia. No pressure. That was butter all over Trutopia. Brakes work at least, Phantom. That's a big plus point. If the brakes working. So, guys, I need to refuel. You'd like to get something to drink, guys? For yourselves? Yeah. And we make a short break? But Well, actually, we can line up for runway 10 because we got in that direction. Yeah.
It's such a long runway. We don't have to do a lot of back taxiing there.
A bit. I want to do a bit.
Well, I can tell you here, Robbie, we have a very nice French Malbec from the Cahors region. Very easy on the nose.
I stick with my black tea and lemon.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm not the wine kind of guy. So I park here. So get your beverages, guys, and tell me when you're back again. beautiful two cats livery here. Hello, hello, guten Abend, Test. You got me again.
I think he gets you every time.
Ooh, 11 months. A tier 1. Thanks a lot, buddy. There comes the fluff again. There comes the fluff again. Come on, go on your tree. Show yourself to Test. Go on your tree. Go on your kitty tree. Come on. Go onto your tree. Go onto your tree. Fluff is petted.
Yeah, Eva's realistic. I think that was one purchase where I definitely wasted my money. It doesn't do much for me.
Probably with the new graphics card when it can get more power.
Maybe.
Kitty, leave the cam along. So, everybody back with the beverages?
I'm ready.
The kitty became some treats.
Well, that's easy.
Go on to your cat tree. So, Phantom's there. Einmal durchzählen bitte. Phantom's there. Richie here again.
You have to do a key in here.
Drewtopia's here. Okay. Well, yeah, do that. Whee! There he is. There's a beautiful DC6. Yay! And off she goes. Well, if everybody's back, then let's fly. And Tess, Nolly did Minecraft today. where we are? We are somewhere. Give me a second and welcome in Alak Dak. We're at Mike Delta Charlie Zulu. So, abort mission. That was nothing. Yeah. Don't text and fly. We're in the North Europe server.
Well, Robbie, you have to decide. But I think, in view of that, 10 is probably too much.
So,
Yeah. I mean, 10 for 5, in view of the other prices you just quoted, seems okay. 10? I'm not sure if you get any takers.
whee!
I mean, Robbie, the other thing you could do, you could offer custom-made liveries. So people have to send you a picture, and then you will make them a livery. Now for that you could charge a lot more.
Not sure if this is a good idea, Nights Up.
I have no idea how much work is involved in that, you know? If it's a lot of work, then it doesn't make sense, no? But I always think that a balloon livery is a relatively straightforward thing. Maybe I'm wrong.
I see airlock in a hawk. Wave H2 over there.
Uh-huh.
Well, we are at some point clowns. Aren't we?
We're not clowns, come on.
Sometimes I feel like one. in a very bad entertaining lounge.
Yeah, we are entertainers, maybe.
No, not because of here, but at the store.
Oh, there.
Here's Ever's Butters and Cream.
Yeah. But maybe it's the customers who are the clowns.
That does not make it better.
I mean, did you actually put the flight plan on the highest points here?
No.
I have a feeling to the left and to the right there are valleys, but the magenta line goes right up on the hills.
Well, there is the Route 41, and we're gonna follow the road there. Kinda. Yeah.
Oh well. Since I have been warned.
So, Monumento 16, the Febrero 1973, okay.
Something must have happened on that day.
Yeah, but nothing to see here. Next. Yay! There the guys. Would that street really go down? Ah, okay, that's why. Okay. I don't want to drive that road in real life. Nope. Nobody, nope.
It looks a bit squiggly.
Yeah. Serpentine. Nobody, nope, that not my kinda roads.
There's quite a few accommodation places in this town. And on the other side we have a fashion boutique.
Ooh, fancy. Do you get there some fancy hats? Probably in turquoise or pink.
Exactly.
Okay.
And we have Mabel's Kitchen.
Will there be maple syrup?
Mabel with the B, with the B, soft B.
Boring. Is there a posh runway next to the fashion boutique?
There must be. There has to be. Or at least a helipad.
I can't believe some of the roads going like there.
That is true. In a hot air balloon, that would be 8 weeks. We could probably all go to sleep and then come back to the flight the next morning.
Not so sure about that. Yeah, VIP-er. I hear jet engines. Fast aerobatic gigness. Robbie gives it socks.
Okay, and then to our right there is a zip line.
A what?
A zip line.
Ah,
It's one of
yeah,
these, you know,
I
where
know.
they have the...
I know what. I didn't caught it audibly.
Yeah, you can zip down this wire.
See ya.
That was invented by one of my ancestors. Emmanuel Zip. Inventor of the zip line.
At least I can keep up. Yep. The aerobatic Gigners can keep up. Sepp's older brother is called Zip. Zipline is his full name. Roffer. Do I have the feeling or the puns flying today? Soon we're in Santo Domingo. Woohoo!
And I think we can go down a bit.
Yeah.
No.
The high part is pretty much over.
Go down to 5.
Yep. The high part is pretty much over. After those mountains here. Dip, dip, dip.
I would love to actually come out of those clouds.
The mast of the house appeared. Hallo, mein Schatz. Huh? Danke.
Süß oder sauer?
Noch nicht heute. 31. Halloween is on the 31st.
Yeah. The only thing that happens today is the changing of the clocks. Or tonight.
Give me a second.
Oh yeah, Sipo, he was a sort of the rogue uncle.
The rogue
decided-
uncle.
Yeah, he decided that he would go into lighters, completely different
Okay.
business. So
Okay.
we don't really talk to him when we have family reunions.
Did
Yeah.
he set stuff on fire?
He got badly burned. Yeah.
The black sheep. Whee! I heard he invented the windproof lighters because his family was a bunch of blowhards.
That's just a nasty rumor put out by the competition.
I I'd like a tutorial on how to get my wife to call me the master of the house. Currently, I'm known as janitor of the house.
Oh well. Robbie, there might be some jewelry involved in this. It might be expensive.
No jewelry was used for this. Okay, we're on a next stop.
Yes. Richie, I agree. You're on top form.
We gonna full stop land on runway 19er.
I still can't see a bloody thing here.
Open your eyes, maybe it helps.
I'm still in the stew.
Well, since you're still in the stew, maybe Murph add to few stew for that.
But I don't dare go down much further because there's still some hillage. Richie, are you also in the stew? Because you're on live weather too.
Yeah, live weather is just marshmallows. Well, 80% Richie Road.
If the stew persists like that, I don't think I can land. I think I have to unstew myself.
Yeah. Make it a beef broth. A clear one.
A nice weather. What shall we take?
Unbeef it.
Shall we have a summer in Dublin? Yes, a summer in Dublin is nice.
Looks better.
Oh yes, I can see where I am now.
That's fortunate. Try roasted marshmallows. They're yum. Roasted marshmallows are yum. Looking forward to the next holidays in summer where can roast some marshmallows again properly.
I think Robbie is about to land, so that gives me an idea where the airport might be. No, he has already taken off.
Phantom is
Phantom
in the
is
landing.
about to land, yeah. Yeah.
I'm at his heels.
Yeah. Landing or touchdown?
I will do a landing because I forgot something at the
Okay.
last airport.
So you have to go back?
No, I just have to land there and...
I left my handbag in the airport toilet. Yes, okay.
No. I forgot to order that dino juice for the plane. Plane's hungry. So, touchdown. Nice. So, getting out of the way.
I had 260.
So, I need that dino juice.
Okay. I think
So,
this definitely calls for a back taxi here.
the dino juice is full again.
Yes. The voice pitch increase. By the way, Robbie, that is one of the most amazing feats of the British female. This voice pitch increase. The higher the pitch, the more you are in trouble. Took me a while to understand that.
Mike Delta Juliet Bravo is our current airport airlock. Well, if you're in trouble with me, you will not hear it.
It's a very British thing. British females have that. They go higher and higher, and the higher they go, the more you know.
Airlock,
that's it.
are you on my Discord? Because
There is a flight plan.
There's a flight plan in the Discord with all the waypoints.
To give you an example, Kahaya, if a British female says to you, "What do you mean?" you can be relaxed. But if she says, "What do you mean?" in the highest possible pitch, then you better run.
You're screwed. There are some waypoints between. You won't have them.
Yeah, Alok Dog, it's a bit of a twisty bendy one, this plan. Lot of waypoints.
I have you somewhere here. Somewhere.
Okay, Phantom.
What did he write?
You just talk faster and faster. Yeah, I only once had an American girlfriend, so my experience there is a little bit limited.
I get silent. If you're in trouble with me, I get silent.
Oh. Yes, I know that. That is dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
Then, of course, the guy stands next to you and says, "Say something." And you just don't say anything. And he gets more and more worried. Yeah. Yeah, but it is interesting to observe this difference. I mean, this voice pitch thing with the British females is something that is pretty unique. I have not come across that anywhere else.
Well, everybody's different. Different people, different kind of people, different kind of manners.
Yeah. All right. So, let's check. How far do we have to go?
To Mona Island. In general.
Mona. Oh, we're not that far away now.
No.
That's straight over the sea there.
Yeah. Just a hop over.
Yeah. Okay.
Mona Island is our last stop tonight.
So we are at the moment in Santo Domingo.
Yep. Fly a bit over the city.
I don't know, my Spanish is not all that wonderful, but doesn't that just mean Holy Sunday? I thought Domingo was Sunday.
Probably.
Anyone in the chat knows a bit of Spanish? They might know that.
Yellow banana Gegner. Your Alec is the yellow banana Gegner and Phantom is the orange-white Gegner. Robbie wrote, I'm fluent in Google Translate.
Yeah, okay, so...
Yes, Google
it's
Translate
correct.
says Holy Sunday.
Yeah.
Get down there, kitty. Come on.
This is a large place where we are at the moment.
Isn't Santo Domingo the capital of...
Could be. I'm not really an expert on the Dominican Republic.
I think so. That's why I said that waypoint. I think Santo Domingo is the capital of the Dominican Republic.
Where we are now is an international airport. Okay.
So...
And they have God knows how many supermarkets here. Supermercado Liverpool.
So...
Yeah, Supermercado I've seen that. There's a Carrefour, which I sometimes use in France.
Whee! Took off.
Okay. Off we go. Now that was stupid. Let's try that again. To accelerate with the handbrake on is not the best idea.
I had the flaps down. And
And the
wondering,
flaps,
well, why doesn't she
yeah,
do
but it
her
was a
normally
combination.
dance?
It was the flaps down and it was the handbrake on.
Okay. So, what do we see? Hopefully not the Lego City. Okay, do that, Richie. Maybe get a nice cocktail.
So my first attempt did not work.
Nobody's seen it.
I did. That's enough.
Knack, 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 knack.
Well, according to my landing rate monitor, it was a landing at 180 something, so that wasn't bad, but landing was not really what I wanted. So, off we go.
Hallöchen, mein Schatz. Und das Leroy Jenkins, das ist furchtbar.
Yes, Autodromo. That must be a racetrack.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, meow, meow, meow.
Hello there.
That's the master of the house.
You finished your work today?
Yep.
Oh, there are bits of generic scenery in between the buildings here. It doesn't
look pretty.
No.
So.
Yeah, that
Doesn't look
looks,
that pretty.
doesn't look like it is a real image
Well,
of the city.
Here in front, it's more believable.
Yeah.
But we definitely seen more beautiful cities.
Yeah. I mean, this is quite a touristy place, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's quite a few sort of package holidays and things like that going to this. Yep.
It's more
Santo-
appropriate.
Santo Generico, maybe.
Yeah. That would be some trigger.
Yeah, but you're right here. The waterfront looks a little bit more real.
Believable.
No.
So, Mike Delta Sierra Delta is just a waypoint.
Uh-huh.
So, Santo Domingo.
But I can't imagine, people are sitting in a plane for God knows how many hours, flying to a place as from here, as far away as this, basically to spend the day in the hotel and on the beach. Doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I can understand the type of holiday where you go to, say, an interesting country like India or so, where you don't actually spend your time in a hotel on the beach, but you're exploring the culture of the country and so on. Then it makes sense, but...
Well, it depends, Nights Up. It really depends on the person. If you're an explorer, yeah, you won't be satisfied with just an all-inclusive, go into a hotel, lie in the pool, lie on the beach, go swim, go eat, go bed. So...
You don't get my point. My point is not, I have no problem with people who want that kind of holiday.
Yeah.
But you can get that much nearer. I mean, you can go to Turkey, for example, and you will get more or less the same thing.
Yeah, but the palm trees and stuff, how it looks is different than, for example, Turkey. Yes, it's nearer, but you also can say, hey, I was there. And for many people, just to say I was there is worth a lot of money.
I don't know. Well,
not reasonable, yeah, for some kinds, but what's reasonable?
Yes, Robbie, you could, probably. Extensively.
Oh, well.
Well, at least this coast looks sort of nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever we fly, whenever we get to the coast, sea is near, I feel better.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a lot of baseball fields down there.
The Hampton by Hilton is here at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
There the guys.
For some reason, I'm way ahead again.
You zipping. Now I did a circle over the city.
I'll stop. I'll wait for you.
Whee! There goes Robbie. Whee!
Does anyone here have Netflix at home?
Kinda. Why?
Because there is one series which I love. It's also very bad if you're hungry. It's called Somebody Feed Phil. If you have access to Netflix and you like good food, that is a series that will drive you nuts. This guy
Okay.
Phil, he's a movie producer. He was the guy who produced I think it was Seinfeld or How I Met Your Mother. I can't remember. And he goes to a city all over the world, and then each episode is him basically exploring the food side of that city.
Nice.
And it's absolutely amazing. The last thing I watched was Madrid.
Okay. Wait a
That
second.
was
Flying for fun. Thanks for the follow. Welcome into the cat pack. We're here at the Spit around the world, and we're flying in the Dominican Republic. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the flight. If you want to jump in, we just passed Mike Delta Sierra Delta. So yeah, jump in. We're on the North Europe server. And fly along, if you like to. Those are the guys flying with me at the moment. So you can continue, Nightset.
yes, I have seen that. I'm already trying to catch up again.
I meant talking about your series you were watching.
Okay. So
About
he knows it.
food.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of seasons. I think 4 or 5 or more. But and I can't watch more than 1 or 2 one night because it's just too much. But they're just lovely.
Okay.
He must have a very good research team, so they lead him to the sort
The
of
good
real
stuff.
interesting places. And it's not always the expensive stuff. It's just what you would say the typical stuff of that particular town.
The unique.
Yeah.
The uniqueness.
It's the sort of places that if you were a tourist in that place, you would hope to find.
I know what you mean. What's up, kitty? There she is again. No, you don't get any more treats. You had your treats.
Also, I seem to be flying quite a bit lower than everyone else, which is rare. Normally I'm higher.
I did not look at my altitude at the moment since we're over flatland.
You're 3,000
Yeah.
and I'm about 1,000 lower.
Yeah.
And the problem with this summer in Dublin is it's a little bit sameish, you know, there's not a lot of... It's just the same all over. Maybe I'll change to another setting.
The camera shake is Mrs. Kitty doing some realistic effects.
No, let's see. By the way, on Thursday,
Yeah.
because a certain person wasn't flying, I did a flight. Well, let's start it that way. I watched a flight by this woman, you know, the what's she called? AV, you know, the one that I recommended for plane reviews. I send you the links. There's English.
F Angel?
Yes, F Angel, exactly. And she did a flight where she introduced 2 add-ons, which were small airports in Canada or Alaska up there.
Okay.
And I just downloaded those 2 and started in... Where did I start? I think I took off in Vancouver and then flew in using the real weather. So everything was white already up there. But I also discovered how shitty the scenery in the sim is up there. I
Yeah.
flew over a river, which was quite wide. And in the sim,
We
in the riverbed, there were these humps all the time.
Yeah, just a second. We do a touch and go at Mike Delta Bravo Echo,
Okay.
if we find it. It's a grassy strip.
Yeah. So, but the flight itself was quite nice, and I liked that. There was one add-on which I thought was really good, which was a sort of small cabin. It's an airport which you'd only get in your sim if you actually have the add-on. It doesn't
Okay,
exist otherwise.
I
There's a
guess
little
I
hut.
see it.
Okay. No.
Is that what I see?
Is this something that we can see, or is it?
I don't know. It's a grass strip.
Okay, so we can't see it. Fortunately, I have you in front of me, so...
All my sims loading and stuff. Where is that? What I'm looking for?
It should be somewhere there. Oh, I think that's it. No?
I'm directly
Yes.
over it. On my right wing. Be careful, there's also a house.
Yeah. I can only say, fortunately, bushes don't count. Yeah. That is one of those which are really hard to identify.
Whee! There goes a Robbie.
But there's quite a few of these which are running parallel to a road.
Yeah.
That seems to be a sort of common theme in many areas. Now, was that last week, wasn't it? Where we had these airstrips which were basically the main road of a town. That was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that was a cool strip.
Now, if anyone in the chat hasn't been along a week ago, the flight plans are still in Discord. That was our first, I think our first 2 airports in Haiti. We were basically landing on the main street of a town. There were houses on both sides of the runway. Absolutely amazing. But I'm sure that's what it's like in real life.
We didn't we have this kind of setup also in Newfoundland up?
Yeah, there
up
was
in the
one
frozen
there.
north?
Yeah. I'm just reading a book by Beryl Markham, who was a famous pilot who flew a lot in Africa. And when she landed, in many cases, she had to do a few rounds to simply chase away all the animals so that you could actually land.
Yeah, you won't have grounded meat.
No. She learned to fly in a Gypsy Moth, which is the plane that recently also became available for the sim.
Okay.
But that's a sort of, how the planes were in those days. If that had been in collision with a cow or any other animal, that would have just destroyed the plane.
Ah, Robbie. Living
Oh,
in
yes.
your own small Robbie world.
One of these days, Robbie will write his biography.
Yeah.
Autobiography. That might be quite entertaining. I'm not too happy with that weather setting either.
I'm on a few clouds.
Yeah, I'll try that then. Next thing.
Where
Oh, good old Nancy.
do you take this imagination, Robbie? Where do you take that?
Now, Robbie, I think Nancy was highly underrated. I think if it hadn't been for Nancy, Ronald wouldn't have made it through his presidency.
Ronald who?
Ronald Reagan. American president.
Okay.
Former Hollywood actor. I think he actually had 2 presidencies, yeah. And he, before he died, he suffered from dementia.
Oh.
And many people think that he already had that problem at the beginning of it in the last years of his presidency. And I think Nancy was the sort of person that steered him through that.
Ronald McDonald, billions of hamburgers sold.
That was a different Ronald. That's one of these instances where I realize how old I am.
Because for the American presidents, I know just the last 3.
Yeah.
And the current.
I don't know that story about the 3-legged chicken. He was because he was an actor originally. He was very entertaining when he had some very funny speeches.
Okay.
But he also was a pretty conservative guy. So he was not, when you think of Donald Trump and everybody says, oh, well, he got elected because people knew him from TV. That is, in a way, Reagan was another example. He was a known as an Hollywood actor, and not a very successful one, but he was known. And that helped him to get elected.
Okay. Okay. Well, we take Mike Delta Papa Charlie for a touch and go on runway 08.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one. Then we do a circle around the airport and fly over to Mona Island. Do a circle around the island and see what's there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Richie, in a way, he was a sort of he sort of, I would say, he paved the way for someone like Trump. Yeah. He was the guy that I think most people remember who was standing in front of the Berlin Wall just before the wall came down and saying, "Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall," you know. And then half a year or a year later, it actually came down.
Aww.
Okay, Robbie, but yes, that also makes you feel old.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Cute.
Well, you have a dynasty now on your hand. Richie, the David Hasselhoff thing, he was on a German talk show the other week. And it was interesting, his take on the whole thing. He just happened to be there at the right time. And then he had this song, and then, because everybody connects that with the fall of the wall.
Which song?
Freedom. I'm looking for freedom.
That
was
one. Okay.
the big one.
Well, the Hoff song for me is the Limbo Dance. Sorry. That's my Hoff song.
He's quite a character, even at his age now. He's not a stupid guy at all. When you hear him, he's quite clever.
I just found his glasses in the past pretty awful.
So
those
left
big
or right?
aviators. 08 is the left one.
Left one. Okay. I like left in this case. So that's where Robbie is.
Right.
But you said touch and go only.
Yeah.
Okay. An interesting layout for an airport.
Yeah, parallel
to have
runways.
2 parallel runways. It must be very busy, otherwise why should you have parallel runway?
Well, there are many beaches and clubs.
Yeah.
No, you're not in trouble. Why shouldn't you? Why should you be in trouble? Come on.
You landed. That's okay. I'm sure you can catch up.
Whee! Yeah, she did a floaty McFloat. You mowing lawn with the Spitty? Well, I don't think the Spitty likes to mow lawn. Wait, there comes Alok down.
We're heading across to the island now.
Yeah, just do a circle around the airport. That our group stays together.
And test, what was the record exactly? The speed record, or what was it?
Today another official record was set here in Switzerland with a 2-kilometer long narrow gauge train, which one was also
length,
driven, of course.
The length. Yeah, okay. 2 kilometers for a train, it's quite a length, and if that's then a narrow gauge, that's amazing.
Alok has fun. We see that, Robbie.
Is Robbie being naughty again?
2 kilometers of a train. Oh boy. And then you stand in front of the train cross where you can go over
and
the
you wait, and you wait.
yeah. From one side to the other,
But
and
I
you
mean,
had to wait.
I've seen that many times on videos. If you go to Australia or to the States, I mean, some of these trains just never end. The freight trains, they can be up to 4 kilometers long.
And you want to cry if you stand there and wait for a crossing. Well, actually, the sea down there is pretty nice, and the beaches.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
So let's have a look at Mona then.
Yeah.
Did you fly along on the Galapagos flight?
No, I didn't.
You should try and do that at one point just for yourself, because I found that a very, very impressive scenery. Lots of volcanoes.
Ooh.
And then, of course, the thing that you can imagine the fireflies. In most of these volcanoes, there was a crater lake. And we flew along
who were in the crater lake?
on seaplanes, you know? So you can imagine what happened. And it wasn't so difficult to get down, but once you were landed on the lake,
to get up
again out of that crater, Jesus, that was a problem.
Welcome in, Infidel Fireman. Howdy, howdy.
Yes, hello.
How's it going?
There's an airlock dock.
Yeah.
Just passing me by.
He zips you.
Yes, Richie, okay. I think that's a good excuse, yes. Yes.
Thanks for flying along, Richie. And, of course, have fun doing some Lego and building great stuff.
6 a.m. Jeez, yeah.
Thank you for flying along, buddy.
Mm-hmm. See you on the next flight.
Exactly. See you. So, how many miles are we out? for Mona Island.
Mona. I think
I'm
Mona
around
is
about 20.
23, so shouldn't be long.
We're over the big and blue again.
It's one of these places, you know. I don't think I've ever heard of Mona Island before. And it's even got its own airport.
Maybe it's a very touristy one. We
I
don't know.
We shall see.
Nose down, nose down, nose down.
I watched a funny YouTube video today. A guy with what's it called? It's not a Malamute. It's a mixture. It's a basically a husky,
Yeah?
and he does these short YouTube videos all about the dog. And that was him in an open-top car going to a drive-through, you know, where he ordered food and coffee,
Yeah?
and then the dog kept talking to the woman behind the counter.
For a pub cup?
That dog always communicating, always woo, woo, woo. But it was so funny, really nice.
Did the dog...
I thought of Daiki when I watched that.
was the dog called Mishka? The Mika?
No, I think it's called Sherpa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Mishka, Mishka, husky is also a very talky dog, but actually you can understand her what she's saying. And it's so funny.
Yeah. I think that's a sort of husky thing that they always try and talk.
They talk active, yeah.
They don't bark, they just go woo.
Well, you saw the video Fluffmaster 10,000?
No.
You have to watch that. That's on YouTube, and that is operating handbook or manual for your husky dog.
Oh yeah, okay.
With its different modes, like the speed 1, full speed, and speed 0.
They are very original dogs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm disappointed in this island. I somehow expected to be a mountain, but it's a pancake.
Well, why are you disappointed in pancakes? They're delicious.
I thought there would be a mountain.
I saw that it was pretty flat.
There's a little island in front of it.
With a teeny tiny mountain. But I wanted to see the beaches here.
But it's amazing. When you look at this pancake, you wonder why the pancake has an airport.
Well, the pancake surely has a big, gigantic palm beach.
Well, then there should be some big, gigantic hotels here as well.
It's a bungalow
Let's see if
hotels.
that is the case.
Yeah, that's why I want to see it.
Yeah.
Because I see some lagoon, sand, beaches, stuff. Is everybody their swimsuit or Speedo at hand?
God, that looks a boring place. It really is totally flat.
Maybe some guy sat on it.
There's nothing here.
Nag, 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 nag.
Really? It's 0. I wonder
The
why there is an air.
watercolor is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Oh
That is true.
boy.
That is true.
There must be some reefs here. Some kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, after all, we're in the Caribbean.
Okay,
have
and the airport is just a black strip with some planies and a bus.
Yes, I see that.
What the frick?
And there is at least 2 markers I can see. Let me find out what they are. They're both on the coast. Okay, that's something Regina. That could be a name of a ship, which maybe sank there.
Bloop, 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 weg was.
Because there's no... Yeah, the marker actually is in the water, so it must be a ship.
Shipwreck.
And the second one marks a lighthouse.
Okay.
I'm flying towards it now, because I don't think you have the markers. It's the basically most easterly corner
Okay.
of the island. But
I'm flying alongside the coast and watch
Yeah.
the beach.
our sim doesn't show us any lighthouse.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise. Who would have thought it?
I don't think it's a holiday destination. There's just no place where people could stay.
There were some houses. Maybe it's a private island. Don't know.
Well,
The picture of the waves. Surfing must be awesome here. Well, you did
It is.
not.
The beaches
Miss
look absolutely
anything.
amazing.
We're just looking at the beach. Well, you're very welcome, I like that. Thanks for jumping in.
Yep. And make sure you join us again.
Definitely.
Next flight is Thursday.
Is it 1900 Zulu?
No, that will then be 20.
2000 Zulu.
Yeah.
We haven't
Hey.
seen anything, so you don't want to know how much I crashed. Yay!
Yeah, we're flying over the coast here. Yes. I think speedos really are in order here. Mind
Thanks
you,
for flying along, buddy.
it could also be a place with sharks.
Probably. Steak a la nightsap. Nom nom nom.
Oh, come on.
What?
That's much too greasy. Bad for your cholesterol.
Robbie does some lumber.
Yes, Robbie, I saw you down there. I thought, what is this guy doing in the woods here? But then I remembered that you were a squirrel friend.
Well, I had the same on some parts, so it's probably the servers.
Now, it's possible that I will kill a Gikna now.
What will you kill?
A Gikna.
What did the Gigna do to you? You can't do this!
It basically is parked across the runway.
You can't kill the Gigna. Well, you can, but yeah. So, coming in for the last stop of tonight. We were faster than I expected.
That's okay. Let me just have a look at the coast here.
Is Ellie still on, Alok?
Oh, this is beautiful. This is... Come on and join me out on the beach.
I need to land first.
It's beautiful. Just the colors. Absolutely
Ouch.
stunning. Stunning colors.
Okay, then we will jump over to Ali. So, let's see.
Let's do
Sorry,
our
kitty.
picture here on the beach.
Yeah.
Because that will be an amazing one.
So...
That is a beach, sort of picture book beach.
Ooh.
The colors are absolutely like you would expect them to be in the Caribbean. Let's see if I can get a bit more wavage.
You need more windage for that.
Yeah, I'll try and do that. Oh yes, much better. It also gives you the nice sound.
It looks like you have your tail in the turquoise water.
Almost. Almost. Yeah.
Yeah, you could be a beach Gigna then.
The colors are amazing.
That was a bit too harsh. Come on, turn, 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 turn. Hello, beach Gignas. A cat patch appeared.
Hello, Catpat.
Hey, buddy. Ooh, that's pretty. Well, I stand with my wheel in the big and blue.
Phantom, just put yourself next to the two of us. So we have the sea in the background.
So I need the camera thingy. Then, oh, this is not the view I wanted to. Whee!
God, how did you manage to get the sun behind you there? That's amazing. Okay.
It looks so funny. The big Gigna.
That's... Never mind.
Ew, that's not nice. If you can't get it to work.
Oh. Yeah, it came out tonight, didn't it? I wanted to buy it too.
So I need Let's make it fancy. Let's make it the golden hour. So I want to have the sun behind there. Yeah, that's good enough. I like it. So, print.
Yeah. You get some amazing. If you fiddle with the time here, you get some incredible atmospheric shots here.
I would love to lie on this beach, to be fair.
Yes, with a good cocktail in my hand.
Uh-huh.
Yes, yes, yes.
So now we have some water. Ooh, this is nice.
Yeah, well, at least that will show everyone that we have definitely arrived in the Caribbean.
Yeah,
I mean,
I love that. Just a bit. What does summer in Dublin look like? Summer in Dublin? My wind settings.
I've got the wind up to, what is it now? 12.
I have it on 30 now.
Yeah.
So, I think that's the shot for tonight. Can't get prettier. Well.
Yep.
What if you don't have time to fiddle? Then you have a problem. As easy as that. We'll have to Photoshop the hawk in. Yeah, probably. Okay, guys.
Beautiful.
We gonna sign up for tonight. Thanks for flying along with us here in the beautiful Caribbean. Next stream we will have some island hopping, I guess. I think we part those islands which come ahead for 2 streams. Island hopping, woohoo! So don't forget your suntan oil and your beach towel. Have a good night, guys. And
Good night, everyone.
And think about it, we got an hour more to sleep.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes.
Yeah?
Very important.
And we gonna jump over now to our Alison Johnson, who is on her final Amelia Earhart flight. So, yeah. I wish you a very nice weekend. Good night.
Good night.